rejection is not final. Joseph was rejected. Was that final? No. When they reject you, get ready to do exploits. When they reject you, get ready to emerge in different realms or dimensions of no one can comprehend, because you are predestined to do that, and you can never be stopped. Rejection is not final. Hear me. As a student of literature, as I have been telling us, all the people on top today were once rejected. I'm going to give you an example of one man. Actually, two people, or two persons rather. You know very well. They are very popular. You heard about them. Praise God. Hey. This morning encounter, God said I should tell you, never conclude as a result of your failure. Never conclude as a result of your delay or delays. Never conclude as a result of your pain or pains. Never conclude as a result of disappointment or frustrations of life. Never conclude. Because as a champion that is in this world to reign, to conquer, and to dominate, you must go through all this. They are already lined up on your paths. There is no other way. You got to go through it. As long as you are from God, you proceed from God. Get ready to go through all these kinds of afflictions. Die. Rabash. Let us see account of a man who conquered rejection. His name is Michael Jordan. How many of you have heard about that name? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, he is famous from being caught from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine that? This is someone that finally brushed out rejection and conquered the world. His coach rejected him and wrote him off, but he turned out to be one of the greatest basketball players of all times in the country of USA. Hear me. He grew above rejection. There are people, when you reject them, they will feel so downcast. There are people, if you don't praise them, they will lose their self-esteem. There are people, if you tell them that what they did, they do not do it well, they will never do it again. Child, if you are a champion with a burning desire to be on top, you will never allow talk to put you down. You will never allow what men said about you to stop you. They may tell you that what you are doing is not best. Say to them, wait for the best, because I will prove you wrong. I have best embedded in me. I am working on my best. I have given you good. You said that good is not enough. And here is better. And you are saying that my better is not also enough. Wait for the best. Woo, hear me. In this life, if you would always stand tall, irrespective of what men says about you, whether negative or positive, you will grow out of rejection. Michael Jordan grew out of rejection from secondary school. He was cut off. When they were selecting people that would play basketball, they said, Michael, you are not good enough. For that, you cannot be enrolled. They put him down. But that does not stop him. He said to coach, you mean that all these my skills, that you cannot identify me with it? When he got to university, the same thing repeated. His coach always benched him and sidelined him. You are not the best, Michael. We need the best. You cannot give us what we wanted. You cannot give us what we need at this time. Hear me. Sometimes there are words that are there to make you instead of breaking you. I love challenge in life. Anything that I don't know how to do, as long as I see people doing it, I will always pay attention to learn. I would like to learn from the best. How is this person moving? How is he talking? How is he smiling? How he or she carry himself or herself? These are the things I look into. I can never allow my efforts that can never be appreciated to be the end of my life. I will always walk behind or above it. I will work so hard to conquer that limitation in my life. Just the same thing Michael did. Can I shock you? That is the attitude of a champion. A champion can never give up or can never run away from people that criticize him or her. A champion will always say, all right, so this person is doing good, I'm not doing good. Let's watch, let's see. A champion will always go back into his study room to do more, to do better, so that when next he or she will come out to the stage, there must be a difference. That is the spirit of a champion. And